Ecstasy, it seems that I could sleep forever.
Anything King Kitty Beans, bro. I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much? Too much? And I love you, baby. Yeah.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you. Here's the center fielder,
Leading off
Luis
the afternoon
Robert
for the
Jr.
White Sox, the center fielder, Luis Roberts.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizes this one up. And out number one on the grab. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
One out, base is empty. And a foul.
Yeah. City going up, so you better blood. Everybody tough, they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be wanted me get a little bread, a couple shooters in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life, had to fight for my life, took them hits in stride. If I die, for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back. Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads, who lost their ways. Some of them outside still, some of them inside graves. I'm a real beast boy, come ride my wave. Left me with the either or, fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes, keep my teeth off safety. You know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that, hope you watching your back.
I be gone.
Hope you watching
Watch my back, stay gon' run on how they come.
Hope you watching.
Get your life, get back. Up first, better not miss that. Tell me if you with that.
When I first met you, baby, everything I knew wasn't any brighter than a shade of.
And now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And that's how this game gets started. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Tap back to the mound. Over to Diaz. 2 away here in the top of the first. Here is Yoan Moncada. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Moncada in his 8th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. And strike 2.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strike. Now it's going to be Luis Robert Jr. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strike.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Yordan Alvarez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now Yoan Moncada swings through that one out in front that time. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Jose Abreu up to hit. Escobar back to work. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here's the moment a lot of fans wanted to see. The top prospect in baseball comes to the plate for his major league debut. Juan Escobar. in there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle and a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a 1-out double for the first hit of the game. Throw gets by him at second. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they tag him out. 2 down, base is empty. So up next for Chicago, Adolis Garcia. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Jose Abreu. That one missed. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Now at the plate, Juan Escobar. Tap foul at the plate. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. That one hit to right. Garcia heads after it. Reaching for it. Makes the... Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. That one fouled off.
You know, these White Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Yuli Gurriel now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. On the ground. Over to Diaz. And Gurriel is out. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Luis Robert now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. See ya. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. And a foul ball.
You know, these White Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs. But that hasn't been the case today.
Yuli Gurriel, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's to third. Moncada whips it across, and Gurriel is out. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's Yordan Alvarez. Outside, 1-0. Alvarez in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swings and misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here is Moncada. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. To third. And that chance handled. Jump throw on the money. Nice play. Jose Abreu will hit next.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul. 4th inning underway, no score. Swing and a miss. Bottom 4, and now it's Luis Robert. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. So up next for Chicago, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
1-2.
One out, bases empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here comes Yoan Moncada. And there's a foul ball. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
2 outs, bases empty. Got him swinging for the strike. We go to the top of the 5th, and now here is Juan Escobar. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You know, these White Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And that's fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Yandy Diaz now struck out swinging his first time. White Sox going with a new arm. Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Late with the swing there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Foul ball still 0-2. 2 outs. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Coming home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Gurriel swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Cut on and lifted in the air. Reaching down, makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here is Jose Abreu. Strikes his first time through. And Abreu swings through that one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Outside low. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Escobar, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that. The White Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Garcia now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Moncada pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. And there's the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Robert stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Tosses to first. And they get the out on Alvarez. Bottom of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Garcia snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
So up next for Chicago, Yasmani Grandal. Towards first, Diaz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. Chapman back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. There's a swing and a drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Abreu around second. Headed for the plate. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you
hit on the ground to short. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. They get the tag on him. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Bottom of the seventh. So here's Robert now. Slider right there.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Blows the high knee past him. That's a strikeout. Alvarez swings through it for strike one.
Ball. One strike. That's the ball.
The White Sox yet to pick up a hit here. Right through there for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now. Moncada at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Downstairs to Moncada. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Next pitch misses outside. And the count is even 2-2. And downstairs. That's ball four. And that puts an end to the perfect game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And that is out of play.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Adolis Garcia. This one in the air right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number one. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one handled. And he takes it himself for the out. Two down, bases empty. Digging in, Yuli Gurriel to the right side. Throws to first in time. And ready for the bottom of the eighth. And the batter will be the shortstop, Juan Escobar. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball. Two strike.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, there goes the dream of the no-hitter. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Squeezes it. Wide throw, and it gets away. But a great backup there, and no one will move on. So up next for Chicago, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
1 strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Brings it in. But he scrambles back. Here's Gurriel.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That misses, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
1
With
ball,
the
1
tying
strike.
run at second, here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hacks and misses. We go to the 9th. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
That's to third, Moncada. That takes care of Grandal. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The pitch. Strike 2.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Yordan Alvarez. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Now the tag at second, and he's out. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now, Yasmani Grandal. And that one is lifted in the air. Alvarez sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Luis Robert Jr.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
2 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. So up next for Chicago, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a drive, deep right field. On a dead sprint, racing back. And he's got it. Ball game.
Alaji, 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 Alaji.
I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to what? The problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilly sipping. Observating, I'm the reference. I'm allergic to the see the liar from afar. See I pull up with a mask. Protect myself from Wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm too kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low, but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold, I was really outside. Lord told me read, so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can be visions to life. Organically, I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate or body. Darling, if you know us, you cannot get jiggy. Allergy, allergy,
She wanna jigema. I give her jigema. She wanna jigema. I give her jigema. Jigema.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you. Just about set. And on the hill, the big righty, Shohei Ohtani.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And that one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there, just couldn't catch up.
Foul ball there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The delivery to Robert. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Way inside, gets out of the way. Robert on at first, nobody out. Alvarez, a former rookie of the year, batting second in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year. And the right-hander deals. Got him swinging. Here is Yoan Moncada. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And he beats it. He's safe. Caught in a rundown now. Tags the runner for one. Jose Abreu up to hit. In the air, right side. And no one can get there. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Conforto makes the catch, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Carlos Escobar.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground to first. Takes it himself. One up, one down. Time time to check out the Dodgers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Second inning set to go. And here is Adolis Garcia. Ohtani back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Freeman. And there's one away. And up next for Chicago, Yandy Diaz. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends him packing. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1 and 2.
Cut on and miss, and it's a strikeout, and that is the. Back in Washington, D.C., and now the veteran third baseman, Max Muncy. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 strike.
That one at triple digits.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Fought off foul. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases and we're all square. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game.
Garcia settles underneath it, hauls it in, 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. And that extends the inning.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that will make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they pick up. Back here in Nationals Park, Yasmani Grandal up to hit. The other way, Muncy. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. Luis Robert Jr., the next to hit. And that misses. And that is ball 1. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. And next to hit for the Sox, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
One strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Smith makes the play, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
First one to Freeman is in for a strike. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Kim at the plate now. That's ball 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the... On to the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
Moncada measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. In the air, left side. Slide, and he catches it.
Wow. That will be a highlight. That was incredible.
So now here's the DH, Jose Abreu. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Ground ball up the middle. Kim tosses to first. That takes care of Abreu. Juan Escobar steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
Strike 3, and that was Ohtani's famous sweeper. Down in order go the White Sox. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Hung up in a rundown now. And he's out. Max Muncy at the dish. His first at bat was a strikeout. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baez.
0-2.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Man, it's almost unfair that he can just pull that knuckleball out of his pocket and float it up there in addition to his other pitches. It's unlike anything else he throws. And because he doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
That's chasing that time.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings and misses. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Back in Washington, D.C. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here is Adolis Garcia. Ohtani back to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1 strike. That's the ball. 1-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Fouled off down the right side. Not close with that one. And 1-1. Jumps, throws, not in time. He's safe. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell on live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Now it's Yuli Gurriel. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Double play ball to second. Good feed, that's one. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going one.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And, you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Dodgers back here in Nationals Park. Top 6. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Well, he just threw that fastball by and elevated. And if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Good job to fight that one off. Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Luis Robert Jr. digs in now. Late on that fastball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nabs it. And a couple of quick outs. Yordan Alvarez getting ready to hit. Swings through that one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Tommy Edman at the plate. He was late there, strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
He makes the grab, and there's one down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Ripped to right. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch swinging.
Well, in a day and age where velocity is king, you get a guy out there on the mound that's soft throwing, you're licking your chops thinking it's going to be like a softball game. But a knuckleball dancing all over the place, it's hard for you to maintain plate discipline because that velocity makes you want to hit it a long way. And
Robert hauls it in to end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. This one in the air. Betts makes the catch for the out, and there's one down. Jose Abreu will hit next. That one out to right. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's got himself a triple.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was...
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. He's got it. Fires to the plate. Tag, and he's out. Trying to get back, and that will end the inning. And we're back. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Strike one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
That one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Diaz makes the catch. Back in Washington, D.C. for the top of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Ohtani back to work. Swung on, belted. Raging back towards the wall. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. So digging in, Yandy Diaz. And fouled off. Fly ball to right. 2 down. The batter here will be Yuli Gurriel. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that'll get down for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. Caught in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. So it's no run. Back here in Nationals Park. Bottom of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. There's a strike.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. Will Smith to the plate. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
1 strike.
And strike 2.
0-2.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Alvarez on the move to the alley. Drops into the glove. 2 up, 2 down. And here is Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 in this one. That's off the mark. 1-0. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And that's fouled off. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Pretty good. Pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Late that time, and it's strike 2. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Here's the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
That's a good job right there. You get 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
And now Luis Robert Jr. Swing and a miss.
1 strike.
Strike 2. Go ahead run and score in position. Nobody out. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. In the air out towards right center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Headed for the plate. He will score and they take the lead. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And now, Yordan Alvarez. In the air, out towards left center. Edman snags it, and there's one away. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 2. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Juan Escobar steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A shot to the opposite field, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1. And first offering is fouled off. 4 runs already in the frame here at the top of the ninth. Late with the swing there.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Zips it across, and Garcia is out. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. And that one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. Freeman headed for third. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Passes third. He wants it all. And they tag him out. He's 2 outs away. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the manager out of the
pitching for Chicago.
base is empty, 1 away. They're in the last half of inning number 9. And they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first on the strikeout. Here's Shohei Ohtani. In the dirt, blocked. Next offering is foul back. Swing and a miss. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Third baseman.
Here's Muncy to hit.
Muncy.
And there's the strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Way high there. Now 1 and 2. Burke is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. 5-1.
I'ma stick to the mission statement. Yeah, let's get the paper. Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich is someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit of.
Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
Center fielder.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
The delivery to Robert. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Round second, digging for third. Doesn't stop, heads for home. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
You know what they say, he couldn't have
Left
thrown it out
fielder,
there any
Jordan
better than that, and
Alvarez.
certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
This to third. Save! And it's 1-0.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of
Batting
how
third,
good the
third
offenses
baseman,
are.
Yohan
No outs. Runner at first. Here is Moncada. And a foul ball. Ohtani, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And it one-hops the wall. Coming around third is Alvarez. He'll score. Now around third, waving him home. Plays the play, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it.
Fourth, the designated hitter,
Jose Abreu up to hit. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. And here's the moment a lot of fans wanted to see. The top prospect in baseball comes to the plate for his major league debut. Juan Escobar. Two outs, base is empty. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play. Bottom of the first. Here's the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Got him looking. One away.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Ha-Seong Kim in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Moncada hauls it in for the out. 2 away. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning. Everything shifts and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Cut out and miss. Curveball struck him out. Dodgers all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Ohtani back to work. Swings and misses at the sweeper. Saying he wasn't very well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Comes up empty. Matthew Ross behind the plate. pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Betts whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Yuli Gurriel at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Puts it in the air out towards left center. That gets down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. In there safely.
Batting ninth, catcher,
this is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. 2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the second. On the ground to the left, Muncy. Tag, and he's out at the plate. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. The White Sox lead. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Mookie Betts now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, it's almost unfair that he can just pull that knuckleball out of his pocket and float it up there in addition to his other pitches. It's unlike anything else he throws, and because he doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swings through that one. 0-1. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
That was straight queso right there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Throw into third. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Top half of the third inning. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Luis Robert Jr. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Plays the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside to Parker, and he couldn't make it. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Up the middle, Kim. And now the DH, Jose Abreu. Misses the sweeper.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
On the ground, could be 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, number 7.
So bases all loaded up. Escobar, the next to hit. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Now fly ball to right center. Squeezes it. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 2 left on. We head down to the home half of. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Michael Conforto will climb in. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
1 out, bases empty. And he swings through that one.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Freeman swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Slapped foul. 2 down, nobody on. Very high with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back in Washington, D.C., John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Adolis Garcia. And the 1-0. Out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And he's got a leadoff triple. Passes third. He wants it all. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run. Yandy Diaz now.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a double. Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Going 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one drilled left field. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and it's 4-0. Caught up now trying to get to third. Coming home. Play at the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside to Parker, and he couldn't make it. But one run is in to score. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And there's a foul ball. Grandal, a former All-Star, 36 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Still only one out here in the inning. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Luis Robert Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox. And a swing and a miss.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the 4th, leading off, Hesung Kim. And a pitch. Late on that fastball.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Grounds one to short. Escobar throws across the diamond. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And that is strike 1. Fouled off left side.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in Nationals Park. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Ohtani back to work. Bounce to the left side. Bounces into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now Yoan Moncada. That one pushed foul.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a ball popped up. Muncy moving under it. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just
Jose
got underneath it a little bit and
Abreu.
popped it up.
Jose Abreu now at the plate. 1 for 2. On the ground a second, might be 2. There's 1, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the run out of scoring position.
Number 7.
Here's some real power at the plate. Juan Escobar. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. That one not close. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. Abreu, the runner at first with 2 gone. Up and in, and a count 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And it remains 2-2. 2 outs. Swing and a bouncer. That's an infield single as the pitcher just holds on to it. First and second.
Up next for
2
the White
outs.
Sox,
So
right
up next for
fielder,
Chicago,
Adolis
Adolis Garcia. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Now the tag at third, and they got him. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They lead 4-0. Bottom of the inning. There's the shortstop at the plate. Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Smith now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And the 0-2. Ground ball left side. Zips it to first, and they get the out on Smith. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. And that is out of play. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Gurriel, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Gurriel gets a piece. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And that one misses up and in. And the count 1-2. On the ground. Slings to first, and Gurriel is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Both 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Late on that fastball.
1-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs. And we're back. The batter will be Michael Conforto. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And a swing and a miss there.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one.
Now batting.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Struck out swinging his first time. There's the swing and a miss.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Who's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Foul ball still 0-2. 2 outs. Now a pop-up on the infield. Moncada under it. That is the inning. Dodgers down. Back in Washington, D.C., Luis Robert now.
Center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And at first, nobody out. And up next for Chicago, Yordan Alvarez. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
High fly ball, right field. Conforto sizes this one up. Conforto makes the catch. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Now
here comes Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Nothing. Back here in Nationals Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Haesung Kim. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
0-1.
That one the other way. Sends it across to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning. Hung up in a rundown now. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple. 1 down, runner at third. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Next offering is in for a strike.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a time.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Garcia under it. Makes the grab. The throw in. Tag, and he's out. Try to get back, and that will end the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Jose Abreu. So into the 8th, and he's back on the mound despite some rough patches.
Well, he's definitely had to battle. Hasn't been perfect in this one, but he's got some nice defensive plays behind him. He's given his team some length, and that's really important.
And the pitch count still in relatively good shape, so fatigue shouldn't be much of a factor.
Well, you got to imagine this guy lobbied a little bit to get back out there on the mound just because of it.
The other way. Base hit. And a good start to the inning. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. And next to hit for the Sox, Juan Escobar. 0 for 3 in this one. Just a weak fly ball this time. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. At the plate, Adolis Garcia. He's already homered here in this one. That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and Garcia is out. And we're back. Here's Mookie to hit. Escobar back to work. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Caught it out front and ripped it down the line. And as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double.
Hernandez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
0-2.
Teoscar goes down on strikes.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Smith now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Flying around third is Betts. He will score.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Really important at bat coming up now.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Tommy Edman at the plate. On the ground right side, and that's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Smith at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now back in Washington, D.C. All set to start the ninth in this one. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Out to short. The throw to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And this is Yuli Gurriel. In the air, right field. And it drops in. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Played the play, and he's out. He tried for the inside to Parker, and he couldn't make it.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook, excellent footwork, came up with a nice crow hop, throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the mitt.
Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. It's just something about that 9th inning. For being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning. Back here in Nationals Park. So bottom of the 9th. And now it's going to be Freddie Freeman. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And Freeman is retired.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer.
Now the White Sox.
Pitching for Chicago, number 15.
Here comes Max Muncy. First pitch, not close. Kim off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, and this should do it. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
The tying run at the plate. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence.
baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show as interleague action. Ready to go now? Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
One strike.
Late with the swing there.
That's cheddar, baby.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Conforto going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Left fielder,
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And first offering is fouled off. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is gone. And Air Yordan leaves the yard. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Jose Abreu stands in now, looks at that one inside. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. But the White Sox get one on a homer. 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Carlos Escobar.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air, left field, down the line. And that'll fall for a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. 1 out. Runner at second. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Kim, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Max Muncy, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next pitch way upstairs. Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Caught in a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, and no one left. Second inning coming up from our nation. And we're back. And here's the moment a lot of fans wanted to see. The top prospect in baseball comes to the plate for his Major League debut. Juan Escobar. Freeman tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 out in the second.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia steps to the plate for the White Sox. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Yandy Diaz at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a miss, missed that by a mile, and that's strike 2. Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. Escobar back to work. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. 2 away. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Back in Washington, D.C., on to the 3rd inning. Now, Yuli Gurriel. On the ground to the left. Slings it across, and Gurriel is out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Yasmani Grandal now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 down, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And it's caught for the out. So the lineup flips over, and now it's Luis Robert. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
The delivery to Robert. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1 ball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Down in order. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Michael Conforto.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss at 100. miles an hour. Triple digits on that last pitch. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tied up here in the early going. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
One strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Stays alive. And now 2-2. And that one in the air, center field. Robert sizing this one up, hauls it in for the out. Out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And here's Freddie Freeman. Grounded out his first time up. Foul ball. Swing and a ball line to center. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Freeman headed for third. Coming home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Well done. Drives in the run. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Base is empty with 2 away. And up next for Los Angeles, Ha-Seong Kim. First pitch just misses. Tied him up inside with that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. And this is as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Swings through that one. Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, 235 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The 0-2. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Edman in position. Puts it away for the out. Here is Yoan Moncada. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Jose Abreu up to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fought off foul. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning going. Juan Escobar steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And it stays fair. Abreu around second. Headed for the plate. He will score, and the White Sox tie it up.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Escobar at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit. Bottom 4, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And he blows that one by him at 100.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Popped up left side. Moncada on the move. Now they get the runner and a rundown.
Making accurate throws from the outfield is a lot easier said than done, Boog, and I would know everything has to line up perfectly because the smallest miscalculation throwing from that distance will send the ball completely off target, and it just cost him a run.
And now it's Max Muncy. Runner at third, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Alvarez sizes this one up, calls it in, and there's one away. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 3-2.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job of driving that run from third.
Now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Snags it for the second out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Went down on strikes his first time through. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing at all.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
0-2.
2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And Hernandez is out. Back here in Nationals Park. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Strike 3, Shohei gets the K. Now it's Yuli Gurriel. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. White Sox down a run. On the ground. Betts up with it. And he'll be safe at first.
Now batting, catcher Yasmani.
One gone, runner at
Grandal.
first. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. White Sox down a run. Got him looking. He didn't like the call.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
So here's Robert now. 0 for 2 in this one. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. So 1 left for the White Sox. They're down 3-2. And we're back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Will Smith. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Conforto, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Tommy Edman at the plate, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Fouled off. He was late. Right-hander kicks, deals. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and they lead by 2. Edman around second. The throw to third. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And next for LA, Ha-Seong Kim, 1 for 2. pitch. Runner goes. Line drive. Fair ball. And it gets by him. Here comes Freddie around third. Still finds a way to get off the throw. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throws to second. Hung up in a rundown now. Round second, digging for third. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Here's Max Muncy.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That one fouled off. And down on strikes. Ends the inning after they racked up. Top of the 6th inning. And here is Yordan Alvarez. Ohtani back to work. That's outside. Ball 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
So now 1-2. Founds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Yoan Moncada getting ready to hit. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Muncy makes the play, and there's 2 down. And now Jose Abreu. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the White Sox go quietly. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the first offering is not close.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate. He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Teoscar goes down on strikes.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Tosses to first, and they get the out on Smith. Caught up now trying to get to third. Throws it away. Flying around third is Betts. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Back in Washington, D.C. Now it's the shortstop, Juan Escobar. New pitcher now, Tony Gonsolin.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And a big swing and a miss.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And that one fouled off. One of the notes on Tony Gonsolin that's fun. He likes cats. I think on his glove it says the Cat Man. Swings and misses. and an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
0-2.
Escobar off of first with 2 away. And they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The White Sox back here in Nationals Park. Set for the last half of the 7th. Michael Conforto will climb in. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Tommy Edman. To the right side. Gurriel sends it to first. And they get Edman for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there. And we're back. Now here is Yasmani Grandal. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a ground ball on to first. First out in the top of the 8th. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
1 out, bases empty. Strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. So up next, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch swinging.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
0-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Robert over at first with 1 away.
He's got 1 already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
And a slider misses down and away.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on.
And I think Dave Roberts.
Pitching for the Dodgers, number 45. Michael
Squirts
Kopech.
away a little bit.
0-1. One ball, 1
This
strike.
one in the dirt. The Dodgers leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. It's through for a hit. Robert makes the turn at second. Coming home. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that one off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Hae-Sung Kim. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
Ohtani now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Well struck right field. Garcia ranging back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Juan Escobar. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
No ball. 1 strike.
Pitching for the Dodgers, number 29, Michael Grove.
That's too low. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Escobar around third. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And a swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Escobar at third with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that slider down and away. It's
on the ground, right side. Caught in a rundown now.
Now batting, second
1 out,
baseman,
runner at
Gurriel.
second. Here's Gurriel in the dirt.
0-1.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Slider got him for strike 3. So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. In the dirt.
1 strike.
Caught in between, trying for third now. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. In the air out to center. Edman sprinting for this one. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Hit in the air, right field. Conforto corrals it. And that is that. Bottom of the first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. You translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he got away with a mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And that one hammered back there. Got all of that one.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in Nationals Park. And now here's the veteran DH, Jose Abreu. Ohtani back to work. Late on that fastball.
No ball, 1 strike.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Line drive, and out number 1 on the grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Adolis Garcia steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom half of inning number 2. Mookie Betts will get us started. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Diaz makes the grab, one down. The batter now will be Will Smith. Swings through that one. 0-1. Man at first, one away.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now. The batter will be Michael Conforto. In the dirt.
1 strike.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 left. All set for the start of the inning. Yandy Diaz now. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
You know, these White Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Bruce.
And makes the grab, and there's 1 away. Yuli Gurriel now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That one the other way. They got it for out number 2.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Yasmani Grandal, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that one popped in the air, left field. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. Safe at second.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Popped up right side. Kim settles underneath it. Nabs it. And that is that. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. And ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Man, it's almost unfair that he can just pull that knuckleball out of his pocket and throw it up there in addition to his other pitches. It's unlike anything else he throws, and because he doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout and at bat.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Freeman headed for 3rd. Now they get the runner and a rundown. The tag out. 2 outs, base is empty. Ha-Seong Kim digs in now. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Slap the other way, foul. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. It wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. White Sox down a run. And a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Gosh, here it is headed. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And it's fouled away. White Sox down a run. And that one pulled foul. Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Back here in Nationals Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Shohei Ohtani. And a rope into center field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Around second now as they still don't have it. Now around third, waving him home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Muncy now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strike.
The rare K for Mookie.
Well, obviously the knuckleball, it's not a pitch designed to blow by hitters, but you'll see this every once in a while. You give up on that pitch at the plate, and then the last moment it darts back into the strike zone, and you're just not ready to get a swing off in time. Looks like it's 100 miles per hour, and I tell you what, I know from personal experience it's not a good feeling.
Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Juan Escobar. Ohtani back to work. Outside low. And that's ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. That one ripped. Edman going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So up next for Chicago, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Handles, throws to first. And Garcia is out. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss.
Oh, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him. Back in Washington, D.C., digging in, Will Smith. The right-hander back to work. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. And here is Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strike.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but
now
clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Smith at first, 1 gone. And that's downstairs and outside. And a swing and a miss. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball, still 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. 5 innings complete. And we're back.
Leading
the batter here
the
will be Yuli Gurriel.
Second baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Gurriel gets a piece.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And Gurriel is out. Swinging a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half. Half of the 6th.
Pitching for the Dodgers, number 49, Blake Treinen.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. Betts makes the grab, 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup, Luis Robert Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox. He was late there, strike 1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and good work. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. It's 0-1. Foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Muncy at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Muncy hits 1 in the air. Robert gets under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So they go. We go to the top of the
Leading
seventh.
off for
Now
the
it's
White
Yordan
Sox,
Alvarez.
left fielder, Yordan
Zingy, he's
Alvarez.
a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That one is hammered right field. That's back. Got it. Great leaping catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold onto it after contact.
Late swing, foul to the left. Treinen, the tall righty, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. Slings to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Abreu at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Slice down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one the other way. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. And they put the back here in Nationals Park. Bottom of the 7th. Mookie digs in here. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting himself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with. And that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Comes up empty.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Smith up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Swing and a miss. Wow. And the count even at 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Way inside.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Back in Washington, D.C., ready to begin the 8th. And now the shortstop, Juan Escobar. Fouled off down the right side. Little chopper rolls foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That was the emergency hack right there.
Foul ball still 0-2. Ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
That's a good job right there.
Now batting.
Yeah, 2 strikes out. You just got to battle.
Garcia.
Adolis Garcia steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away. Up next for Chicago, Yandy Diaz. Swinging a foul out of play. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
He never makes a throw. Both runners are safe. And I'm just scratching my head. Gurriel swings through it for strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
In the dirt, but kept close. The tag, and got him at second. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away. And getting thrown out as a result, sometimes you can be too...
Play at the plate, save, and it's a 1-run ball game. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for Chicago, catcher
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. That to right, he's under it. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 run. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Michael Conforto will climb in. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
The 0-2. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's when he definitely should have laid off of.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away. Here is Freddie Freeman. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Line drive to short and caught. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. New inning getting started. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Luis Robert Jr. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. So they're down to their final out. Here is Moncada. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Lifted to left, and that should do it. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers